Channels of Hope combat stigma by educating and mobilizing churches and faith communities toward practical, effective and heartfelt outreach to those affected by HIV in their communities, especially children. Implemented in 2005 by the Hope Initiative, World Vision's groundbreaking response to the AIDS pandemic, Channels of Hope, transforms the hearts and minds of faith leaders and educates them about the realities of AIDS. Channels of Hope breaks down walls between the church and community, uniting them in their response to HIV and AIDS. Arthur Turitunga is the pastor of Buhimba Christian Fellowship in Buhimba, Uganda. After participating in a Channels of Hope training in 2005, Arthur and his congregation formed a self-funded, faith-based organisation that cares for orphans and vulnerable children, as well as people living with HIV. They started small, supporting 11 children. Today, Arthur and his congregation work with the local Community Care Coalition to support more than 140 children vulnerable because of AIDS. They support their work through income-generating projects, including making bricks, cultivating passion fruit, and raising pigs and chickens. Arthur's church also supports 63 people living with HIV, providing counselling, home visits, and other support. As a result of its work, Pastor Arthur's church has grown, and lives in his community have been changed for the better. Sometimes faith leaders themselves are resistant to respond. Channels of Hope transforms faith leaders, helping them understand the complexities of the disease and develop a heart of compassion and empathy for those affected by HIV. One such transformed faith leader is Father Javond, an Orthodox priest in Armenia. He was once aggressive and intolerant toward people living with HIV. After participating in a Channels of Hope workshop, he became a compassionate, outspoken and active faith leader, dedicating his life to battling the stigma of AIDS and educating youth on HIV prevention. He now serves those living with HIV in 35 communities. He has trained teachers, health providers, parents, and most importantly, nearly 10,000 children, mobilizing them to spread the message of acceptance, hope, and prevention. His story illustrates how one faith leader's transformation can affect the lives of many. Pastor Arthur and Father Javond are just two of many faith leaders who have been transformed by Channels of Hope. In the past 3 years alone, World Vision has hosted almost 6,000 Channels of Hope workshops worldwide, with almost 158,000 total participants. Currently, more than 46,000 of the 73,000 World Vision supported community volunteers who visit children and people living with HIV are from churches and faith communities. Channels of Hope is one way in which World Vision lives out its Christian identity, partnering with churches, other faiths, communities and families and children to promote acceptance and care and ultimately achieve child well-being.